A finger slip was a web series proposed in 2014 by a user named Naomi Javer, based on a popular Sherlock fanfiction with the same title, written by user Poddle, along with material from its spin-off fanfic, A Slip of the Finger, a Sherlock POV, by user Katzadecimal, with permission of course. When a Kickstarter began for the project, it ended up raising $17,386 of the $10,000 goal, and so was designated to release on October 19th, 2014. It was delayed, albeit with some teasers posted to YouTube. A year later, in an update video to the channel, Naomi stated the sound engineer and social media manager resigned, leaving a two-person team to do all of the work. In March 2016, another update video was released that they would be going to 221BCon, a Sherlock convention, as a guest where they would show some previews and give some updates. Allegedly, they showed a teaser clip at the event, which is the most recent video on the channel as of writing this, John and Sherlock's first phone call, if I'm not mistaken. Another update video was posted in July, initially about real-life issues Naomi was having, like job troubles and needing to find an apartment since their parents were moving, though the video moves into an important topic. Is this still happening? Allegedly, the first deadline of October 19th, 2014 was a result of misjudgment and some miscommunication between Naomi and the first editor of the project. The editing itself had cycled through many people before landing solely onto Naomi, though they say they have a potential 2 people to help work on a finger slip. Otherwise, the Kickstarter incentives, the physical ones I would assume, allegedly still happening. By the way, these incentives were as followed, of course compounding as the price goes up. So $10 for a postcard, $25 for a goodie bag containing 2 stickers, 2 buttons, and a bookmark, $35 for a signed script, $45 for a signed poster, $75 for an exclusive t-shirt, $100 for a mug, and $150 for a bound copy of the original A Finger Slip fanfiction, of course like I said, in addition to everything else. On October 20th of the same year, Naomi posted another update to Facebook. In essence, things are still tough, but they really want to see the project finished. As far as I can tell, the last public update for this project was in June 2020, a response to an ask regarding something that happened personally to Naomi, and not necessarily a project update. A Patreon update was posted March 25th, 2021, though this is for backers only, so I can't see it. Naomi has posted on social media as recently as May 2022, again, as of writing this, so maybe even more recent than that, though not necessarily related to the project. In relation to budget allocation, it allegedly went towards equipment, wardrobe, props, craft services, location, and paying the actors. The actual budget is not divvied out here, though one could assume the money was all used due to Naomi stating in multiple updates that they were trying to earn more money to fund the project, or that funds were generally low. While I understand this being grouped into scams because, well, kinda is, being that it's coming close to 8 years with no end product and $17,000 from people who believe in you is definitely substantial enough for a fan project like this to get some attention. But I guess, and this is more just personal than anything I suppose, I kind of can't help but sympathize with it in some way. There wasn't any real drama to the project, and the people working on it seemed like they genuinely believed in a finger slip and its outcome rather than just trying to get some quick cash. They went to events, gave a lot of updates, put out some sort of actual content. It seems the real issue lying around was a mix of unexpected personal issues or losing cast members, as well as a lack of project experience, communication, and steady management, seeing as this was being created by a teenager as their first project. I've had a lot of projects that have gone kind of like this, where people genuinely believe in the project, but we're all kinda overly idealistic and or unknowingly underskilled or unable to sustain motivation and run out of steam after a few months or so. Especially the ones that I've started myself. Luckily, none of these really had good traction past casting or even a decent budget, if any budget at all. Definitely nothing like $17,000. And so I've had the chance to kind of gradually learn from it. That's what I think happened here, just with more weight to it. Not malice, just incompetency. While it still is flavored with hubris, I don't think their project was anything malicious, though I'm not someone who put money into it, and $17,000 is quite a big amount of money, so I think a statement from someone who did actually put money into it might hold a bit more traction than my input as an outsider.